Hello, you lucky bastards. Look what I'm looking at. Yes, it's another platform that I couldn't see, which I'm going to be very, very extra special careful in gliding over to now. I hate the developers of this game, I really do. So that had extra gems on it, but there is another platform here, again, which you would not have any idea was there, which has this, Candle the 7th, and also the 300th gem, which would have completed this level, but no, it couldn't get us to the thingy. Oh, bugger. Yeah, we'll sod this, I died, but I've got all the fairies and the gems, so I'm out of here. What are you doing? Where is the exit to the level? No. Ah, oh, come on. This is taking the mickey. Maybe it's in a different place. Again, I am awful at the level geography. Here it is. Right. Autumn Fairy Home. Let's get the hell out of this godforsaken place. Right. So yeah, level complete. And now we're going to do something a little bit different. After all the gems have finished flying after Spyro's back, we can go over to the Stone Age Speedway, and then after we've done that, we are going to go to the ant farm, which is fascinating, I know. But what this means is we are going to have two completely different gameplay styles, and then we can leave the Autumn Fairy Home. You know what, let's do Ant Farm first, because it's more fun. I don't know what I'm doing. The Speedways are hell, basically. They are really difficult, and you've got to get 2 fairies out with them. So, yeah, here's the Sparx levels. This is how they work. You've got your save points there. It's got tank controls. Use A to boost, and B to shoot. It's sort of like a Gallagher-style shooter, only really difficult, as you can tell, because you've got to fight all these enemies. And these are fine, because these die in one hit, and eventually you get power-ups, which allow you to kill them more efficiently. But you see that melted condom they're all spawning from? Yeah, that will continue to spawn ants until you destroy the entire, like, anthill, which is not as easy as it looks. The best way to do it is draw them all into a line, and then kill them. As you can see, I'm already nearly dead, so this might involve a lot of swearing. If you can pick them off one by one, that's fine, but when there's like groups of them, it just becomes really difficult. There is a cheat, which I might employ in later parts of this playthrough, which gives you the option of selecting any weapon you like for Sparx during these segments, in which case I'm going to get the Smart Bomb, which destroys everything on screen, and I'm going to spam it, because sod these levels. They are so hard. I've managed to survive so far, but if I don't die on the boss, I will be very, very surprised. Yes, there are bosses in these Sparx levels. Not just a merry runaround, oh no, this is the bit that will make you swear. Oh god, those things as well. Yes, these shoot at you, and they shoot powerful ammunition at you. And there's an ant farm as well. Right. I can only hope I don't take another hit, because I cannot take another hit. It cost me 400 gems, this did. And we're dead. So, yeah, again, we start, and there are more enemies to get through. Fortunately, and I think, and I'm fairly sure, yeah, the anthills respawn, causing me much grief. The only thing that carries over when you die is your gems and how many keys you've got. So there is some mercy, but not much. It's the mercy afforded so that you can be teased as prey, not that will enable you to actually, you know, succeed. Right, one hill down. Let's go get 3 and 4. Fortunately, there's no capped fire rate on this, so if you can button mash as well as I can, as I'm demonstrating now, you can make the levels a bit easier for yourself. I really wanted to collect that butterfly. Yeah, there we go. Pretty monstrous how survival of the fittest-ish this level is. But oh well, a dragonfly surely isn't that much more powerful than ants actually. But oh well. Oh bugger! Not these things. Right, we've destroyed the super ant hill. Let's take on the normal ants now. Whee! Oh yes, I have forgotten. You can strafe. So that's a bit better. There we go. Destroyed, and we've also got the red key, so we can proceed to various unpleasant places. I think I'm going to die if I go through this gate. We'll see. Oh no, that's nice. I actually get a power-up, which I can deploy with the L button. I think this is invincibility, or this is a shield power-up, which if I bash into enemies, they die. I'm going to reserve it until absolutely necessary. Right. Yes, this game was glitched slightly in that you can get stuck in the doors because they close automatically. Strafing makes this much easier, you know. Why didn't I do this when I was 10? Right, another key. So we can now open green doors. Not sure where the green door is in this level. Here we go. Yeah, nasty bugs after me again. And now I'm green, much like the door I just opened. But that butterfly should sort things right out. And now I'm merely blue. Abba-dee-abba-da, etc. I'm a blue dragonfly, I'm a blue dragonfly. So now, yeah, now I've got the purple key, which I think takes us to the boss arena. Yeah, this is it, a big grasshopper I've got to fight. First I'm going to get all the gems, because all it does, say all, it spawns mini versions of itself. However, it has that awesome old shooter thing of its colour changes as you start killing it, so that's nice. Also, I am going to deploy my shield, because I do not feel like dying at the very end of the level. So yeah, he's red now, which means he's angry. He's going to hurt me more. But, we'll keep dealing with him. Way, it's done, and we rescued Angela. And thank God we did, because that's the only fairy in that level. So that's now done. And don't know why Spyro is flying back. He hasn't done anything. It's all Sparx's work. Yeah, so that's finished, and now we can do the really fun part, which is the Speedway. Right, so we will go up to the top here. Stone Age Speedway. You've got to fly through all the rings to get extra time and gems. You've got to blow up every thing that flies at you in Beautiful Mode 7 to get the gems. And then you've got to shoot the yellow bats to give you extra time. And then you've got to, yeah, just keep going and get through within the time limit with as many gems as possible. You have to do it on both normal and hard in order to get both fairies. So this will result in much swearing, and if I fail too much, I am going to I'm just going to fast forward it, and you can watch it at your leisure, or maybe I'll stick the whole thing up in my sort of highlights reel that I may or may not do at the end of this thing. Oh, I am doing quite well on the gems so far. See, the yellow ones give you an extra second, which I can't complain too much about. You press A and B to fire. Purple bats give you gems, although I managed to miss one, so I'm going to have to do this level again at some point and get the final purple bat. Because 5 gems doesn't sound like much, but when you need 100%, it's all got to be done. Oh, I'm getting punished. Yeah, we've got to shoot these things. At least with these, every one you shoot gives you a gem, which is, you know, vastly increase my gem count. I think also, if I get them on normal, I don't have to get them on hard, although I may be wrong. Because, yeah, you can see the beautiful Mode 7. This is the Game Boy Advance famously had about the same processing power as a SNES, which famously could manipulate 2D planes to produce 3D imagery. It also could actually do 3D, as was demonstrated in Star Fox, one of the very first 3D console games. Indeed, one of the very first 3D games ever. But yeah, that capability I think is possible on Game Boy Advance, because I have played games which are 3D on it before. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we failed. Ran out of time. See what I mean? You need to kill that dragon in order to proceed to the next fairy world, and you get there with almost no time to do it. I did get most of the gems, which makes my quest slightly easier, as I don't have to get them again. But yeah, we'll give it one more go, and if I fail this time, then I'm just gonna have to speed it up for you, or go and steal someone else's gameplay footage if I'm doing it properly. I don't know. No, I'm not that dishonest. Right, I've got to get every possible yellow bat, because I need every second I can get, because as you saw, I only just got to the boss and ran out of time. Obviously what you want is about 30 seconds to kill the boss, but yeah, these are spectacularly hard, and I don't know who did quality assurance on this game and just said, yeah, this is fine, this is easy enough for kids who are going to play this game, because it's just punishing, as you can see. And getting a second penalty really is bad. I mean, it does not help you at all. However, there is, and you almost always have to play this twice for this reason. As you can see, these are now yellow, but the first time you went through, they were purple, and one of them still is, because I didn't get a gem. Once you've been through it once and got all the gems, they disappear and they're replaced by time-giving enemies who are invaluable, as you can see, because adding 4 seconds for every wave of them that comes through is probably going to save me and make me able to beat the boss. Maybe. Probably won't be able to, since I'm getting more penalties. And I missed another bloody thing. Gem. Let's shoot as many as we can. Still got 45 seconds. 40 seconds. Right, here he is. So we've got to... yeah, you can only shoot the end segment. And he is full mode 7 boss. So, very hard to judge his plane he's on. However, we are getting through. We're down to his last segment now. There we go, and we got our 10 gems. So, yes, we beat it on normal. Yeah, we've done it now. Although, need to play it on hard in order to get all the fairies for the end of the game. This is basically the same. You just everything moves faster and you get less time. Just as boring to watch and just as ruthless with the time limit. I can't believe I did the normal version in 2 goes, frankly. It seems unlikely. However, if there's one thing that is good about this, there are more bats. More yellow bats. So, as a consequence of there being more bats generally. So, there are some redeeming features to hard mode. In that it's basically letting me, you know, stay on my feet. But it probably will kill... I mean, the boss, I seem to remember, is about twice the length when you get to it. So that will require incredibly quick firing on my part. But even more time bonuses from these guys will probably help. It really helps on this level if you know when they come in, or where they come in on the screen, because then you can shoot them early and not waste your time. like now. There's only a few left, and then we'll be on to the rocks, and then horse. I think where these rocks come in is totally random, so they're not much fun. Although, if you get lucky, like I just did, you can get a string of a few seconds extra added on. Which gives me a good 45 seconds to combat the boss, which just involves lots of shooting. And I didn't realise this until I read the walkthrough telling me this, but if you mash the A and B buttons together, you can get a really high rate of fire. Like so. So we've actually beaten him on the first try, which gets me Peas Blossom, the stupidly named fairy. And we're now going to go and exit this level, because we are going to a new place, which is the Winter Fairy home. And we're going to explore there, get those fairies. Quite where we go for the Winter Fairy home, I can't remember. I think we have to go see Bianca, who is guarding the portal. Where are you? I think she's back near the start of the thing. So I think she's up here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Nope, that's Mermaid Coast. Maybe round here? No, sod off. I do not want to charge into sheep. I'm not injured. There's no point in doing that here unless you want to grind lives. Right. Okay. She can repair the portal. So we've got over a quarter of the fairies, and we're now moving into Winter Fairy Home, which, yeah, is cold, and Grendor is not particularly happy. 2 heads, so that's why he needs the fairies, to give himself a headache potion. We have to fight him in a bit, but here we are. In this you have to melt icicles to get an extra fairy, and there are these little snowball things hanging around. And we've also got another fairy, Fiona, who we've just rescued. So there's money bags, and here's Sparx level, which we're not going to be doing yet. We'll leave it till the end of this bit of the world. Lots and lots of gems though, which is nice. Just lying around. I'm glad the fairies live here. They must have a very nice life. Although they don't seem to be. I mean, they kind of just live outside. There's no structure. There's no housing. Oh, I don't. With the Market Mesa, they were all built into the cliff face, of course. Right. So, more and more gems. There's got to be some more fairies around here as well. There's normally a couple just sitting around frozen. There's Panda Gardens, which I've just remembered from my childhood, and I'm going to scream and cry when I have to play it. Yeah, there's Sung, who can now sing because she's not frozen. Right. Charge. More lovely gems. This is just, I mean, it's just being monstrous, those little snowman creatures. Oh, Honey Marsh, another level, just going to make me tear my hair out in frustration. Weirdly, I found the later levels in this game are actually easier than these. I don't know why. Maybe it's to test the noobs. Oh, another frozen. This is so easy. All I've got to do is get the icicle ones. Maybe there's another one just sitting around for the taking. I don't know. This doesn't even have the super ice breath that Season of Flame had, where you could. That takes us to Autumn Fairy Home. It doesn't tell me how many I need to advance to. Not Autumn Fairy Home, Summer Fairy Home, I think, or is it Spring? I think it's Spring next. But that's all in the future now. For now, our only objective is gems. Now and always. The first level we're going to do, incidentally, is is Hummingbird Fort. Another really irritating level that is going to make me cry. There are actually fewer levels in this than I previously thought, so I'm a little ashamed to say that I remember this game completely wrong from my childhood, but no matter at all. Come on, gems. In my gem pouch. I don't know where he stores them, I don't want to think about it. Ah! Yes, another one lying for the taking. So we're already up to 30, and thus a third of the way through the game. So, I mean, there are 100, but Grendel just can't get him in time because he needs. You know, I've already got a third of them. So here's Hummingbird Fort. I'm going to try and get the rest of the. I'm going to get the last fairy here, and possibly the rest of the gems, and then we'll advance. Because I don't want to. We'll do it in the next episode because I don't want to do it a whole other level. I haven't got the wherewithal to bother with that now. Already been down there. Right. Come on. Okay. More gems. Must be nearly there now. I remember the background music from this fairy world, and it's really irritating after a while. I think it may be associated with irritation in my head because I heard it so many times after game overing on Hummingbird Fort and Honey Marsh and various other levels. Right, I'm not going to bother with the gems, we've got the last fairy. So yeah, I'll get up to the Hummingbird Fort entrance, and I'll wish you adieu, and I'll see you all in the next video. And we'll have lots of fun dying repeatedly. So, yes, thank you for watching. See you later.